Welcome back to Prince Bike Update, the place where performance meets passion. And today, we've got something special for the adventure junkies, dual sport lovers, and everyday explorers. Feast your eyes on the all-new 2025 BMW F450 GS. This is not just a motorcycle. It's BMW Motorrad's bold leap into redefining the mid-weight adventure bike category. Designed with a laser-sharp focus on versatility, agility, and technology, the F450 GS positions itself between the F310 GS and the larger, more heavyweight F850 and R1250 GS models. If you're someone who wants the perfect blend of city rideability, off-road ruggedness, and premium design, stay with me, because this bike might just be built for you. Let's dive in. At the heart of the 2025 BMW F450 GS lies a brand new 450cc single-cylinder engine, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, and tuned specifically for adventure touring and light off-road riding. It pumps out approximately 43 horsepower and 40 newton-meters of torque, respectable figures in its segment, especially given the bike's lightweight nature and nimble handling. The engine character is responsive, smooth, and eager. Whether you're zipping through traffic or climbing gravel paths, the torque curve gives you usable power right where you need it. This isn't a bike that overwhelms. Instead, it invites. The throttle feel is progressive, the clutch light, and the 6-speed transmission crisp and intuitive. Gear ratios are spaced just right to allow low-end grunt for off-road crawling and top-end composure for highway cruising. BMW has clearly spent time refining the rideability, making the F450 GS an excellent companion for both beginners and experienced riders looking for a lightweight adverb machine. One of the biggest strengths of the F450 GS is its chassis. Built on a newly developed tubular steel frame, it achieves an excellent balance between rigidity and flex. It feels solid under pressure but compliant over rough terrain. The suspension setup includes a 43mm USD front fork with 210mm of travel and a preload adjustable rear monoshock, also offering around 200mm of movement. This makes it more than capable of handling both pothole-ridden city roads and gnarly off-road tracks. The riding ergonomics are exactly what you'd want from a GS: upright, commanding, and surprisingly comfortable. A slightly narrow seat tapers toward the tank, allowing even shorter riders to get a good grip on the bike. The handlebar is wide and raised, perfect for standing up on the pegs and tackling technical terrain. Ground clearance is generous, while the 21-inch front and 17-inch rear spoke wheels offer that perfect adverb setup for mixed surfaces. Tubeless tires come as standard, which is a massive win for practicality and safety. Braking duties are handled by a dual-piston front caliper with a 300mm disc and a single-piston rear with a 240mm disc cab, both equipped with dual-channel ABS. The system is switchable for off-road use, giving you that extra freedom when you want to slide or descend confidently on loose surfaces. BMW's latest ABS Pro system may also be available on higher trims, adjusting braking dynamics while cornering, an impressive addition for mid-weight bike. On the tech front, the F450 GS doesn't disappoint. You get a crisp 5-inch full-color TFT display, Bluetooth enabled with BMW Motorrad connectivity, navigation, call management, ride modes, trip data, it's all there, laid out cleanly and intuitively. Speaking of ride modes, the bike ships with two standard options: road and enduro. These adjust the throttle response, ABS sensitivity, and traction control settings. A third optional mode, Enduro Pro, adds even more off-road capability with less electronic interference for experienced riders who want maximum control. Other electronic assists include traction control, ride-by-wire throttle, a USB charging port, and an optional quick shifter for clutchless up and down shifts, features you'd typically expect on bigger, more expensive bikes. That's where the F450 GS really shines. It brings flagship features into a smaller, more approachable platform. Now let's talk design. The 2025 F450 GS wears that signature GS DNA loud and proud. A bold asymmetric LED headlight, now with DRLs and cornering lights, sits front and center. The beak-style front fender is sharp and aggressive, hinting at the bike's off-road prowess. The tank shrouds are muscular, but the bike retains a lean profile, perfect for tight trails and urban agility. Color schemes include BMW's classic rally red and blue combo, a stealthy matte black, and a premium metallic grey that screams sophistication. Fit and finish is class-leading from switchgear to panel gaps. It's clear that BMW hasn't cut corners. The 12.5-liter fuel tank may seem modest, but thanks to the bike's fuel-efficient engine, you can expect a real-world range of around 300 kilometers, more than enough for weekend trips and daily commutes. The seat is dual texture, supportive enough for longer rides, and there's ample room for pillions, too. BMW also offers factory accessories like pannier mounts, engine guards, heated grips, and taller touring windscreens if you want to deck out your F450 GS for serious overlanding. So, how much does all of this cost? In the international market, the 2025 BMW F450 GS is expected to start at around $7,900, while in markets like India, the price could land somewhere between a superscript 16.75 to a superscript 17.25 lakhs showroom, depending on trim and optional accessories. For what you're getting: a premium build, world-class engineering, and segment-leading tech, it's a compelling value proposition. To sum it up, the 2025 BMW F450 GS isn't just a new bike in the GS family. It's a new kind of adventure machine, smaller, smarter, and designed to open up to the world of exploration to more riders. It respects the legacy of the GS line but carves its own identity with a unique mix of capability and control. Whether you're a city rider with weekend trail ambitions or an experienced adventurer looking for a lighter alternative, this bike deserves your attention. Alright riders, that's all for today's deep dive into the 2025 BMW F450 GS. If you like this review, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. This is Prince Bike Update, bringing you the latest, the boldest, and the most exciting from the world of two wheels. Ride hard, ride smart, and as always, keep the rubber side down. See you next time.